Upper echelon, but against CFO, the first seed of the LCP, we've already seen the damage that's just come through from Team Secret Wales. This team, good ward place as well. This dive has begun. Upset though, not hit with the core of the damage stretch line defensively. The redive might come out, but Kaiwing's low, Junja's low. Not often do you see them fail dives. They're normally a lot cleaner than that.
Well, Mickey did a really good job there. Flashed onto Kaiwing to actually disrupt being changed into a minion, so Kaiwing ended up tanking the tower in Nico form, so he is to back out. The increased tower shot damage then goes on to the Zings out. He is to back out for top lane.
Oscar, what? Driver just explodes for first blood.
It has not been looking good for Oscar in the top side. Manages to take a ton of damage in the early stages, and now a solo kill on so much of this CS. Going to go to the tower, will be able to TP back in, but still, look at that CS difference in that top lane.
He had the full damage of the shield because if Sion's untouched, I mean, the damage is maximized. Nothing whittled down by Oscar and Dagda. That is gigantic. I could see it coming, but I just didn't see how it was coming.
Still, I mean, CFO doing everything they need to right now. Even though they don't get the dive on the bottom side, Upset still behind in CS because they have to try and outplay in the moment. Now Junja getting a nice little invade here. Razor going to see if he can get the smite.
Razor is a level up. Room Prison starts us off. Smite comes down. Junja's behind. Seismic Shove though. Connects. The Tangle Barbs won't matter because Junja is in so much more trouble. Razor, the damage is beautiful as he flashes away the kill. And the deed is done. Honkyu now in trouble himself. He gets phase rush. He runs out. Wants to re-engage with Driver now jumping in, but he doesn't have an ulti. A Seismic Shove yet again. Poby 2 for 2 in the play. And Fnatic now on the board as well.
Fnatic doing a nice job of turning that around. The invade with Driver could have worked out, but Poby with a nice flick back ends up setting up that play. Now Oscar in and trying to prevent Sion from getting to the wall.
He's got an all out. He's got true damage. Driver has to flash away.
But that's going to be the pressure on top side and the boy grubs.
Wait, Seismic Shove comes already. Flashes away. Poby at max range. He stares Junja in the face and says, "Now what, bro?"
The plays around Fnatic's Poby are...
Dragons up in 45 seconds. First one went to CFO and Upset just kites away from Kaiwing's pressure, as Mickey's found at the same time. Just feel like the second Dragon would be a really nice start for CFO, again, to keep leveraging their pressure we're talking about.
Yeah, and I think that's where it is going to be difficult for Fnatic, as Kaiwing looking for Upset, but...
Upset knows.
He's counted.
A little bit obvious, yeah.
But here's the thing, right? Like, you have Doggo who's controlling this push on mid really effectively, and starting to get some chip damage on the turret. They can also use that pressure to go for Dragon. This Sion is huge. This Sion is already becoming a bit of a problem, and you talked about it in Champ Select. You don't really have anyone that can kill his Poby.
Oh my god, a melee range Poby! Driver does it again, both his kills.
When it comes towards side lane, he's going to heal so effectively through that every time you go for the trade. And then when you get to team fights again, it takes so long to take him down as Doggo just able to step away.
Mickey's been good with the angle of hooks, but sidestepping has been clutch. I mean, CFO showing why they're some insane players. Depth charge on Junja, but he just launches in. Razor is by himself. Pop Blossom in the meantime is a two-man. Tangle Barbs becomes 3, and Driver has them lined up. Ducks in a row. Fnatic came in just to go. The flash away from Oscar is blown out of the water, and CFO made that look effortless.
Fnatic end up completely separated in the fight thanks to that Nico ultimate, and Junja just saying, I'm going into the pit, I can 1v1 Razork easily. Now you get the objective, you get the fight, you're getting towers. CFO...
And that's going to be gone in a turret at 18 minutes of the game as Upset just has to back away. Poby's going to teleport. They're turning this into a play, but Mickey's already dead. He treads on too early with the Weaver's Wall lining down mid. CFO already half out. Honkyu is covered by Driver's decimating smash. As Razork now found on an angle by Junja. And I feel like Fnatic are crumbling at the seams. A decimating smash. Poby with a good flick back, but Kaiwing will not perish. Junja now, his angle has re-entered onto Upset, as it just goes from bad to worse for the European representatives as Doggo flash after the ace in the hole. Poby gets hit, and if there was another one, he would be dead. This is some Chadman. Like, Upset, when do you get Serelda's grudge? When are we there?
I don't even know if it matters.
Yeah, I mean...
It's the problem with Sion, right? You need something that is a good tank killer, and you just don't have it, and now Razor caught.
Good flank onto Junja, flash away Driver, point blank. Doesn't find a knock-up though. Oscar in and walks it out. That's the one time that you're happy as a European fan that Driver didn't get too much, but Atacana still started off and CFO healthy enough to play this charade.
The Driver is still able to just control this area again. He just does not take damage. And for Fnatic, They're trying desperately to buy access to the river, but they're fighting on two fronts, both towards the tower and the driver.
They got a flip, they got a seismic shove. Razork just flashed away, and that Vi wanted it engaged. Driver's the one that got flicked back. Again, damage is null. Fnatic receiving the wave. Good dredge line onto Honku. Seismic shove, true shot barrage. It's good with an exhaust, but again, they need to find a kill. Razork decided to go in and die. Okay, send it again. Now onto Driver with a dredge line. They're finally killing the Scion. They've done so, but a flip up from Junja, and he finds a new lease on life. Driver on the back line gets Fnatic nice and busy, but under the turret he cares not, as that's the best result for the third seed of the LEC, but it still looks a bit too hard.
Honku got the reset to teleport in, so healthy members on CFO and Fnatic blinking when it comes to some of their health bars and their mana bars. It'll be just a viewing party as CFO take the Atacant.
All right, let's throw the play a third time into the midst. See what Fnatic can do. Oscar Rinnan at full HP. Again, the Realm Warp comes out after the Atacant, but no one takes it. The main thing is CFO got the Atacant, and right now it is looking like an LCP day one. Ghost as well. Mickey wants a hook onto Honku. They say, hey, we found him. Let's get the mid lane. A seismic shove as well. Everyone launching in from Fnatic. They're picked with upset, setting the true shot barrage. A shutdown to Mickey's unfortunate, but a shutdown nonetheless. Now Driver's isolated as Kaiwing wanted an angle, but he's not going to be given it. Driver. It's getting more and more tanky to Bing. He's alive as Oscar flushes away. Meanwhile, Pop Blossom mid-realm warp. Away goes Oscar. He manages to shield it out as Honku gets shoved away. Poby's trying to stop the advance, but Junja says no. The Crescent Guard and Driver going for another spin. CFO have brought the game back into their favor again.
There is nothing that Fnatic can do. They're getting chased down. They are putting everything they can into this Scion, and he will not fall. CFO.
Razork, he flashy prep Q onto Doggo, but there's a decimating smash behind him. Razork thinks wrong. All out comes in. Doggo's in a bit of trouble. Okay, over the wall, Oscar gets a shutdown, but let's not forget, this guy's become a bit squishy, and Junja likes that 2v1. Pack your bags as Junja puts another one in the basket.
And that's going to be Chemtech Soul for CFO on the back of it. And you thought it was difficult taking down, trying to play around the trap line, but
he sat on one. Headshot. Oh my god.
That's the tank.
He's such a good boy, and Junja is too. Everyone's getting praise on this CFO roster. There's a Realm Warp taking one minion into the base. He's going to enable and engage. Ace in the hole hits upset. Pop Blossom hits two for the final moment. Poby about to drop the greatest of some time. Ain't today. It's Honku as he runs in with the rest of his team with CFO looking to finish this one here.
They didn't even bring Driver along for that. He ended up bolting out of it. He didn't want to come along for the rides, but it's a victory lap. It feels like for CFO.
Not just for CFO, Dagda. It's a victory lap for the LCP on day 1. 2-0 is the kickoff. And CFO, we said they're the best of this region. They damn well put their money where their mouth is as they kick Fnatic in the jawline.
And they made it look